Nouns are names or words of people, places, or things. Things refers to inanimate objects, abstract ideas, and activities. Phrases, which are groups of words in a sentence that are not considered clauses, can behave like nouns. An example of a phrase that behaves like a noun would be a gerund. Swimming is a present participle verb, but behaves like a noun in the sentence. Swimming is an excellent sport. Swimming, here is a gerund or a verb that is acting like a noun. There are 10 different types of nouns: common, proper, singular, plural, concrete, abstract, collective, compound, countable, and uncountable. Common nouns are generic names or words for people, places, and things that are undefined. They are only capitalized when they begin a sentence or used in the names of proper nouns. In the example, the United States of America has 50 states. The first use of states is capitalized as it is part of a name, that is, the United States of America. The second use of states shows that states is a common noun, so it is not capitalized as it is a common noun referring to a general state, region, or province within a nation. Proper nouns help to distinguish people, places, and things, and these words should be capitalized at all times. The names and titles of people, places, and things are always capitalized. In the sentence, Jenny prefers to shop at Food City in Houston, not Walmart in San Antonio. Jenny, Food City, Houston, Walmart, and San Antonio are all proper nouns. Jenny is a name of a person, Food City, and Walmart are things, that is, stores, and Houston and San Antonio are cities in Texas. Singular nouns refer to a single person, place, or thing. These are only capitalized if they are at the beginning of a sentence. For uncountable nouns, an article is generally placed before it. In the sentence, the orange that I ate at lunch was good. Orange is the singular noun and is preceded by the, as it is countable as well as the speaker or writer referring to a specific orange. Thus, the definite article, the, is used before orange. Plural nouns refer to more than one person, place, or thing. To create the plural for these nouns, the letter s is added or the letters s are added if the noun already ends in s. In some cases, the letter y is dropped and ies is added. There are 106 irregular nouns in English, which must be memorized as they do not follow any specific pattern. A link has been provided in the description of this video for most of the irregular nouns used in English. In the sentence, houses in countries are lived in by people, there are 3 plural nouns: houses, countries, and people. Houses is a regular noun, so to make it plural, we just add s. Country ends in the letter y in the single form of the noun, so the letter y is dropped and ies is added to make it plural. Thus, we have countries in the plural form. Finally, people is an irregular plural noun, which is derived from the singular people and must be memorized as it does not follow any set patterns or rules. Therefore, the singular form of person becomes people as a plural noun because it is irregular. Concrete nouns refer to physical things, people, and places that can be perceived by the senses. The 5 senses are sight, sound, taste, feel, and smell. Therefore, if you can see, hear, taste, touch, or smell something, the noun used is concrete. In the sentence, a rattlesnake slithered across a rock, stopped, and shook its tail, the concrete nouns are rattlesnake, rock, and tail, which are all nouns that can be recognized with one or more of the 5 senses. Abstract nouns are ideas that cannot be perceived by the 5 senses, which include things like concepts, theories, character traits, and so on. Abstract nouns cannot be literally felt, but we do use them to refer to ideas about feelings, such as happiness, sadness, love, and so on. In the sentence, shared experience brings people together. Shared experience is an abstract noun that refers to an idea that is intangible but very real as an emotion, which is something that cannot literally be felt, only felt emotionally. Collective nouns function as singular nouns but refer to groups of people or things. Collective nouns refer to a group of people or things that function as a single unit or that are performing the same action at the same time. In the example, our team is playing on the field. Team is a collective noun that refers to a group of people performing the same action, despite it functioning as a singular noun. Compound nouns combine 2 or more words into one. There are 3 types of compound nouns: open, closed, and hyphenated. Therefore, compound nouns appear as single words, multiple words that are separated, or as a phrase connected by hyphens. It should be noted here that some compound nouns will appear differently when written throughout the world, and this is an area that is not as standardized as it should be in the English language. In the sentence, I picked up my dry cleaning and bought some toothpaste while eating potato chips. Dry cleaning is a hyphenated compound noun, toothpaste is a closed compound noun, and potato chips is an open compound noun. Countable nouns, also called count nouns, can be counted and take a suffix as a regular noun in the plural form. Countable nouns are contrasted by uncountable nouns, which use quantifiers or countable nouns so as to quantify them. In the sentence, I pulled 3 peaches from the tree. Peaches is a countable noun and takes the es suffix as it ends in the digraph ch. Uncountable nouns, which are also called mass nouns, are nouns that cannot be counted or that we do not want to count. We cannot have 3 soups, as soup is uncountable. Therefore, we place quantifiers, which are countable, in front of countable nouns. We can say 3 bowls of soup. In this example, bowls is used as a quantifier. For more information on quantifiers, please see our channel's video on them. In the example, they have lots of hair on their heads. Hair is used as an uncountable noun, and despite the fact that hair can be counted, we do not usually count it as it is too time-consuming. Thanks for stopping by and watching our video. We hope that you have a more in-depth understanding of nouns as they are used in the English language. As always, if you have any further questions regarding nouns, please follow the links in this video's description. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we wish you the best of luck.